Some people say that I have a gift. And I look at that and I say, well, maybe I do, maybe I don't, but I think everyone is gifted. And I think the potential for the ability to do these things and greater things than this. I'll give you an example. I have somebody that took the seminar, and she had no apparent gift, never worked with healing, never been exposed to anything healing. I don't remember what she did. I think she was a business manager or something. And after taking one seminar, she found herself working with a person who was in liver failure. And I guess it was a friend of a friend. And this person had a bruise across their body, this purplish bruise. His eyes were yellow. It's called jaundice. Had jaundice of the skin. And his liver enzymes were clearly showing liver failure. He is on the liver transplant list. She did something we call a 2-point. She 2-pointed the liver. She did some time travel work. She did some things with another thing we teach in the seminars, frequencies, 21 universal frequencies. And within 10 minutes, the jaundice cleared up. In 30 minutes, the jaundice in the eyes and the body was gone, and the bruise started to disappear. The next day, the bruise was completely gone. Now, I don't know the time frame, but she worked 3 more times with this man, and his liver enzymes normalized, and he's off the liver transplant list. Now, that just astonishes me. That's a gift, and it's a gift worth giving, you see, and that's something she learned in a 2-day seminar. One of the most powerful things that we teach in the seminar that I came about by, well, actually by accident, if you believe there's anything such a thing as an accident, is the idea of time travel. The more I read in quantum physics, the more they said that photons can actually travel backwards and forwards in time simultaneously. We've had conditions that people have had for 30 years, and they come and say, well, I'm too old to change. You know, that's a common thing. Well, you're just old. Well, the body doesn't have that sense. That awareness of how you were 20 years ago, 30 years ago is still there as a hologram that you can continually access. If you access that with enough intent, which means enough focused concentration, and I'm not talking physical or even mentally what you call a conscious concentration, just an awareness and a trust, you can move back into time to the point where something either wasn't existing or right before an incident occurred or an accident, and you can actually change that pattern of manifestation in those molecules, which remember are just light and information at that sea of energy level, and reconfigure that pattern, and that pattern's not there anymore. Something like a scoliosis or a so-called frozen shoulder or a head injury or any number of things can instantly be changed.
Oh, it was an awesome class that shifted my consciousness. And I guess the thing that was the most shocking was coming in, having bow-legged structure, and having Richard look at my leg and put a new concept in, and then the bone shifted. Unfortunately, I wasn't looking at the bone. I was watching Richard while he was doing his mental construction, and the lady sitting next to me said, oh my God, it moved, it moved, it moved. And then sure enough, when I looked down at my leg, yes, the bone actually had shifted. So
you don't care. How old are you? 7. She doesn't care. Okay? So now we're going to time travel, okay? So we want to find out, and by the way, often I tend to think that these things are emotionally based, but there is no such thing as emotion. It's energy in motion. If you compartmentalize things into physical, emotional, mental, spiritual, you're missing the point. So energy in motion, okay? So about 24 is good. She gave me, I was counting backwards and feeling stuff. And while I'm accessing what I'm feeling, notice it's changed. You see? Now, is that enough change? So now what I want to do is go to the state, oh, that's painful, huh? Mm-hmm. Until it's not now. Whoop. You like that? Until it's not now. Now that's a technique anybody can learn. 3 months into birth, there it is. And again, you may not this weekend or today feel that in that detail, but I am showing you where this goes for you, so that you have an awareness of this is not some little piddly thing that you're learning. It's not. It's as big as you want it to be. That's good. The people that are going to have the easiest time are the ones that have no expectations. Not necessarily someone that believes in New Age healing and things like that, energy healing, or people that are totally skeptic. Somewhere in between, which is the majority of people, actually have a very easy time learning this. It can be taught in a weekend very easily. And you start to see the results immediately, and those results upgrade and are permanent in a person's life.
This is a moment of new science. This is a whole breakthrough in the idea of what is science.